And there it is, guys. There is the entry of the last Trumpetmaster77 BBQ show of 2023. We are hanging out. We are chilling. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I know that a lot of you might be busy with the holiday festivities and stuff, and the timing was right for me to actually go live tonight. So I thought that I would spend at least an hour with you guys tonight. So with that being said, let's bring it old school and bring out that Polliner official beer of the Trumpetmaster77 show, Weizen, and let's pop the top and pour us a glass of this deliciousness right here, you guys. I also have another surprise for you guys because, as it so happens, I just had a very special package delivered to me. Um, and it is going to be fantastic trying it out for the very first time with you. So stick around because that's coming soon. Salute to everybody. Merry Christmas weekend for everybody out there across the country, wherever you're watching from. I hope everything is good. I hope everybody's healthy and doing that thing. And just, hope you guys are healthy and having a really good holiday weekend. And, with that being said, it's just one of those things. Guys got to be kind to each other. I saw an Instagram post recently, and it kind of opened up my eyes to facts, to real life stuff, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there just to get it out the way. But it said something like, you got to be kind to each other during the holidays because for some people, it's their very first Christmas that they're spending without somebody. And other people, it could be their very last Christmas that they're having. So it could be a time of sorrow for a lot of people out there. So something to really think about. Just be kind to everybody because of that. You just never really know what anybody really is going through out there. But Merry Christmas to everybody as I pour this delicious Weizen. Aside from that, guys, I also have a very festive Christmas beer that I will be cracking open after this Weizen. And if you follow me and if you watch my lives, you guys have seen me sip on this before. It's from Carbach, Houston, Texas brewery. And it's called You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. And it's got the lamp, which is awesome. The lamp is awesome, friends. Along the top there, along the edge, it says, it's a major award. So this not only is the can awesome, but it's delicious brew. It really is. Really good brew right there, guys. But I hope you guys are having a good start to a fantastic holiday weekend. And thank you for coming out and hanging out with Trumpetmaster77. Because that's all we do. That's how we do it, guys. That is how we do it. And I have a big cook going on first thing in the morning for a customer that I have to deliver. Well, they're going to be picking it up by lunchtime. So I'm going to wake up early in the morning, get that going, get it done. Baby backs and chickens. It's actually a returning customer of mine. But yeah, we're going to get that done early in the morning. Should be done by lunchtime. I also have something special for Christmas Day. So tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So we had Christmas with the in-laws tonight, and it was a fantastic, fun time. Got home, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go live. We got time. We had a really good time over there. My mother-in-law, she puts these games together, and they're a lot of fun, and we all just have a blast. A lot of times I just want to watch, but I play in the games too, and she made a really good turkey. She made a really good dinner. They both did, in-laws. If you guys are watching, thank y'all. It was delicious. Came home with a lot of leftover food. We're gonna probably dive into after I get off live tonight. And yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna do that. Salute, everybody. Cheers. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you guys, that Hefeweizen is something very, very special. Which reminds me, before I continue to talk, can you guys hear me? If you can't hear me, I'm going to have to start all over. With that awesome intro. Awesome jam, you know. Let's jump in here. Let's see what we got going on here. We got the Moose was first in the house. Josh Delkaman. Sorry if I slaughtered the name, but is it Delkaman? Delkamine? Sunflowers in the house, guys. Sunflowers is in the house. Nothing but love. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat tonight, guys. Let's just hang out and have a couple of drinks. I will be dropping a link if anybody wants to jump on and hang out with me, have a good drink with me. Why not? You know, it doesn't have to be like it normally is. Anybody and everybody is welcome to jump up on the chat tonight, guys. I will drop the chat here, the link here shortly. It'd be kind of cool to have you on here. Maybe Madwood. Madwood's in the house. Madwood dropping his link here with Nightbot. Yeah, EBL. It's a really good beer too, man. It really is. It's from Carbach Brewing out of Houston, Texas. It's called You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, and it's got the lamp. It's a really nice, and it comes in a little package where it comes in a little 6-pack box, and it looks like a crate, and it says Fragile on it. I mean, it's really cool, really nice packaging. Good stuff too, man. It really is good stuff. Get the Moose saying hi to Madwood. Madwood saying hi back. But yeah, guys, like I said, I mean, I've got plans on getting really good big cook done first thing in the morning. And oh, there you go. There you go, my buddy. I don't know, man. YouTube's got a thing of rearranging things. You should be good now. But I've got some baby backs that I'm rocking out early in the morning. Knock those out. It should be done by 10 a.m. By that time, I'm going to crank it up and get them chickens done. You know, so I've got 4 chickens and 6 slabs of baby backs. So it'll be a pretty good cook first thing in the morning. As a matter of fact, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted that on my story today on the actual prep, which is already seasoned up. It's ready to put on the grill early in the morning. It's already seasoned. Let it chill overnight, you know. Oh, that's some delicious stuff. So I also have another special drink tonight, guys, that was delivered to me about 20 minutes ago. And I did not know anything about this, but I see Panchuco is in the house, and I think he might know a little bit about this. And I think I'm going to do a live unboxing and taste test because I do have a glass of ice in front of me, and I have something very special here that I've heard about a lot, and I've never tried it myself, but we're going to do that tonight. So it's going to be really, really, really good stuff, man. Got you hooked up, buddy. Everybody here saying hi to each other. Guys, now, you know, tomorrow, you know, we're going to be celebrating Christmas over at my parents' house tomorrow. So we did her parents today, my parents tomorrow for Christmas Eve. And we've always, you know, growing up, it's always been a Christmas Eve celebration growing up for Christmas time. And so we're going to continue the tradition and do that in the morning. And then Christmas morning, we'll do our own little thing here. So I do have something that I'm going to be cooking up Christmas morning. I'll be posting more of it today. Again, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys may or may not know what it is. But I tell you, I am very much, uh, I am very much liking that particular protein a lot lately. So um, I I get it. Like I get it now. You know, really really good stuff, man. Really really good stuff. Oh, Rusty Lamb's in the house. Merry Christmas to you and your family tonight, Rusty Lamb, my New York uh, brother up there outside of New York. Uh, Congrats, man. Ads? You guys got ads tonight? For real? I don't know anything about that. My bad. But thank you for watching. I don't even know what ad was played or what you saw, but I'd be interested to know though. You know, that's kind of funny. Panchugo say salute. I'm hitting the hard stuff. Bottled water with grape Kool-Aid. Man, you know, you bring up Kool-Aid, and honestly, I think grape Kool-Aid is my favorite Kool-Aid. I There's a lot of tropical punch Kool-Aid lovers out there, cherry lovers, dude. But there's something about that grape Kool-Aid that I'm a big fan of. That's happens to be my favorite flavor of Kool-Aid. But yeah, man, you get the Kool-Aid flavor right. Nice, man. Dale gas. So I will be doing this unboxing here in about 5 minutes. Um, and then I'm going to pour myself a glass of this deliciousness, and I cannot wait to share this with you all. Yeah, man, it's definitely the lamp. Definitely the lamp. I'd like to get like a real life version of that lamp, you know. And we've been searching, but you know, I can't find it cheaper than 1500. If I'm gonna spend 1500, it's gonna be a smoker. Merry Christmas to you, Stephen and Jacqueline. Welcome to the show tonight, guys. Hope you guys all have done your shopping. Uh, got it all done. Perhaps I've got, you know, I wanted to kind of talk about the plans that I had for my channel for this coming up year, 2024. I felt like I'd been hitting it pretty hard, being part time. You know, I dropped a lot of content this year, guys, and it's still continuing. You guys know my system. Like, I always drop a long form every Wednesday, and then shorts on that weekend. Um, and right now, I'm good to like the middle of February, as far as content goes. But man, I'm gonna slow it down next year, man. I really am because I recently started catering on the side on the weekends, and that's been doing pretty good. Like I'm pretty impressed, pretty shocked with how it's going. And I do have a menu that I put together at one time, but I haven't even had to post that menu. It's just been word of mouth. Like I, I delivered some proteins to one birthday party, and then from there it just grew. And it's just every weekend now is I'm cooking something for somebody. As a matter of fact, I've done things on the weeknight for a customer. Yeah, so it's not just even the weekends, but for the most part, I try to push it out to the weekends. Some people have different schedules and they can't. Uh, they need it before the weekends, right? So uh, I agreed to a customer, and they were happy. And then from that, I got another customer, and then from that customer, I got another customer. So it's been doing really, really good. And so what I've caught myself doing recently is I've been filming those cooks. That's the videos that I've been dropping. And you guys really haven't seen that many of them, but they're coming. They're in the pipeline. And again, like the cook that I have going on in the morning, I've already started filming it today for all the prep and everything. I'll finish filming tomorrow, the cook and the wrap and the delivery and all that. And and I'm also planning on filming. I started filming it, so I was filming 2 videos today. One for the customer, and one for a little something something that I'm doing for Christmas, aside from the other ham and everything that I'm doing. But uh, that's, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to keep up that pace this coming up year, guys. The channel's been doing pretty good. It's been growing. I've been gaining a lot of subscribers, but that's from my shorts, guys. That's from my short videos. And if I could have all those subscribers that I have gained through dropping all the shorts that I've dropped, that sounded kind of funny. Um, to come back and watch all my long form, I think I'd be doing much better as far as the channel. But hey, man, a view is a view, and if people are out there more interested in shorts, and if it's a tool that YouTube is providing for me to put out there, they're not just going to put something out there for you to try that's going to help you fail. They're pushing that, so I'm doing that, and it's been pretty good as far as subscribers go. It's been pretty damn good. But and views. I should be knocking out my first million views very soon. Last time I checked, I think I had like 600 and I don't know, 600 and something thousand views. I'm not 100% sure of how many views I had, but that's a big deal. But again, I got to credit that to the shorts that I've been dropping. So I wish I could get those kind of views on my long form content. So that's another thing that I got to look at. I don't know if I'll be the first to tell you here, guys. My long form content is not that great. I will admit that it is not that great. I mean, it's just you see my cook and you see me up here on the top left corner, and I'm talking to you about what it is that I'm doing. That's my content. That's my long form. But if I could get the kind of views that I get on my shorts on my long form, man, that'd be nice. So I'm gonna try to figure something out about that this year. This coming up here in 2024. And but in all case, like, I haven't forgotten why I was doing YouTube. It was just a habit. It was just a hobby to film and document my cooks and put them out there for because I like to eat, man. I'm a foodie. I love food, and I love making food. I love cooking food, and I like practicing different flavor profiles on different proteins. Sometimes the same proteins back to back, but just different flavor profiles, different rubs. It's just what I like to do. Um, but I don't know, man. We'll see where it goes, man. We will. We will see where it goes. I But I have plans. I have plans on making my long form content a little better, and for the viewer. So, uh, and I mean, I still got to play around with different tags, different tagging. I just want my videos to like be out there. You know what I mean? To get that view. But it's a struggle. It's a struggle, man. That's all I gotta say. I mean, um, but it's all good, man. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. If I'm continuing doing the same thing, and if I'll be happy if I'm making decent money by the time I hit retirement age. I know a lot of people in the BBQ community are retired, or they don't have jobs, or they just uh, have their BBQ businesses and stuff like that. But I'm by no means anywhere near doing anything like that. I'm not going to leave my a full-time job with platinum benefits to pursue smoking meats, cooking BBQ or anything like that. I'm nowhere near that. But I'd like to be sitting pretty when it comes down to retirement age. That way, just to get that extra money. And I'm nowhere near retirement age, so we'll see what happens in the future. And I'm probably just rambling on, But guys, who wants to see this mystery package that I am about to unpackage right here and pour myself a glass of? I've heard some really good stuff about this stuff. I've never tried it. Hey man, appreciate it, NBL. Appreciate that, my friend. The Sunday Dinner Chef. Merry Christmas to you. First time I've seen this name in the chat. Merry Christmas to you, man. Stick around. Stick around. Rusty's saying, I hear your shorts get so many views. Yes, they do. I wish my long form got those kind of views. So I've said this before, and I dropped so many shorts because I'm treating them as the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, a little teaser out there for your average short viewer to run into. Hopefully there's something in there that catches their attention and they're like, oh damn, I want to see more. And not just 15 seconds. I want to see more. Let me click on this guy's channel and find that long form video. That's the whole idea behind me dropping all the shorts that I drop. It's breadcrumbs. It's not too much. It's not for my fellow content creators. It's not. It's breadcrumbs to get new people in there. So my apologies if you guys get inundated with notifications of shorts, but I don't think YouTube really drops notifications for shorts. Excuse me. I don't think they do. Because I don't ever see anybody else's. And YouTube's is kind of weird as far as YouTube's been very strange when it comes to notifications in general, long form, let alone shorts, It's almost like if you want to view somebody's shorts, you almost just got to go to their channel just to go and look at the shorts they have on their channel. I don't think that I've received any notifications for anybody's shorts. I've seen some like on my homepage, but yeah, I think that I get mostly notifications for long form content, not so much shorts. I could be wrong. Or how's it working on your end for my fellow content creators out there? I would be very curious to know. Oh, wow. This thing just skipped. Yeah, they do get a lot of views. Sunday, Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Merry Christmas to you. Wishing you and Mary the best. Yes. Merry Christmas to you guys. Rusty Lamb. But long format is hard. Only had a few over 1,000. I think my biggest long form content, it's embarrassing. It's only 4,000 views. It's like 4.5. It's like 4.5, and it was one of the BBQ adventures, and it was the Halloween special that we did. That one did really good on my channel. Now, guys, that did really good on my channel compared to my other long form. You know what I mean? Because you guys got to remember, I'm getting my views from my shorts. But let's go ahead and do this live unpackaging of this deliciousness that was delivered to me today by a secret Santa. And I am very, very excited to try this right now, guys. I think this is going to be something else. This happens to be a box. It's a long, tall box. And it has a very interesting name on the side of it. Check this out. Let me see if it'll focus. This, my friends, is what you call Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker Black Label. This is the Johnny Walker Black Label, guys. And now, Secret Santa just delivered this to me earlier, about 30 minutes ago, maybe 25-ish. But check this out, guys. We've got in my hands right here a Black Label Johnny Walker bottle. Throw some 77s in the chat if you guys understand what this is, because I've heard of it. I've never had it, but we're about to right now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It has a top on the box. Oh, oh, look at that! It didn't even come off. Check that out. Just kind of opens up like that. Let's pull this bad boy out, shall we? Hey! Noise. Oh, look! It's got a little handle on it on the bottom. We got that Black Label Johnny Walker Scotch whiskey that we're about to pop open and try. Let's try it out. Got a twist top on it, which is kind of interesting when it comes to whiskey. Oh, smells pretty good. Good old Johnny Walker. Let's get that ice glass, shall we? Drink the water out of it first. Oh my goodness. Let's check this out, shall we? Salute, Johnny Walker. Merry Christmas. Black Label. It pours very nicely. I will say that. It pours very nicely. Let's see what we got here. Wow, man, that's dangerous. Wow. There's almost like no scent to this. Kind of weird. Let's go in for it. Oh, man. You got to be kidding me, man. Wow. Hold on. Aged 12 years. Guys, the Johnny Walker Black Label. Salute. Damn. That's incredible. That's just incredible, man. That's some really, really, really good stuff, guys. The Johnny Walker Black Label, aged 12 years. It's so smooth and so barrely. Scotch, blended Scotch whiskey. Black Label. Some good shit, man. That is some definitely good shit right there, guys. But that, my friends, that was the mystery alcohol that we were going to test tonight, guys. Johnny Walker Black Label, aged 12 years, established in 1820. Wow, man, good shit. I swear to you guys, it's damn near like scentless. There's like almost no scent to it. I don't know if the ice is killing it or. Oh man. Oh. Oh wow, that's amazing, guys. Briskets. Chuka's up there cooking up with Storm up there, rocking some briskets. Hope to see the mystery drink. Are you still in the chat, buddy? Because this is the real deal. Took your advice and repost everything as a short and reels. Yeah, man. Why not? If it's a views game, that's the way to do it. If it's a views game, that's the way to do it. And you pick up subs. You pick up a lot of subs doing it that way. But is it hurting my long form? I don't know. I just don't know. But the whole idea behind it, my way of thinking is, if I can bring in the subs, hopefully I can eventually bring up the views of the long form. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way I'm thinking about it. We got Smoky Ribs in the house. What is going on, Mr. Russ? Mr. Russ is in the house tonight. Cheers to you, my friend. Merry Christmas to you down in Mississippi. Hope you guys are staying healthy, and Merry Christmas to you, man. I hope Santa brings you everything that you wanted uh, this weekend. Saying hi to each other. Stephen the Moose. Guys, I will be dropping the link here in a minute. If anybody wants to come hang out and have a drink with me tonight, it'd be awesome to have you guys jump on. It's my last live of 2023. Let's make it a good one, guys. Shorts just don't make money, but I guess you can get subs like that, Shorts. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. If I can get like a bunch of subs off some shorts, I just hope that those subs go back and watch my long form. You know what I mean? And they might not, but the way I'm thinking is something's bound to change. YouTube's always changing something. Something's going to happen to benefit shorts more for the content creator. So I might as well just go ahead and throw them out there. And I enjoy seeing the sub count rise, off dropping the shorts and some of the comments that I get of the shorts. It's pretty funny, man. There's some interesting people out there. It really is. Nightbot must be drunk tonight. He might be. I don't know. I'm just about there, but not like almost there. The Moose dropping sevens in the chat. I don't remember why. Was it about the Johnny Walker Black Label? Was it the Johnny Walker Black Label that we were talking about, 77s? I think that's what it was. Yeah, it does. Lots of time. If you look at the history of my channel, if you click on... Dude, I've had my channel since 2006, guys. My channel's been up since 2006, guys. And technically speaking, everybody that's in here is probably... I'm probably the oldest channel out of everybody that you guys normally see. Yeah, even older than Rusty, than Smoky Ribs. Because I opened my channel back in 2006, guys. I didn't do anything with it, like this for many, many years. Maybe for about 3 years now. I started 4 years now. I started like really changing the channel. It started changing the content and the posting and all that stuff. But yeah, so I agree, man, and it takes time. It does. It takes a lot of time. But looking back, it's I don't know, man. It's a journey. It definitely is. But I was never in it to get like rich or anything like that. I want to see where I can take it. And if it somehow makes me a rich man, well, then I would be very happy. But if it doesn't, I'm still going to be a happy man. You know what I mean? Oh man. Guys, you have no idea. Al Lunacy in the house. What is going on, Mr. Al Lunacy? The lunatic is in the house, guys. The lunatic is rocking tamales. He's on number 6. Wait a minute, number 7. No, wait. That's beer number 7. My bad. But by now, he's probably on tamale number 7 and beer number 8. If I'm not behind on the chat. Let's see. Johnny Black Label is good, but I prefer Johnny Green Label or Old Par. But my go-to is Jack Daniel's Honey. Really? Jack Daniel's Honey? Let's see what the Moose is saying. Careful, that stuff will sneak up on you. I don't even know how much alcohol. Hold on. I don't know. I can't see. Oh, the hell with it. Let it sneak up on me. I'm ready. But thanks for the warning, because Hey, you don't like stuff sneaking up on you like that, you know? A Big Daddy's in the house. Merry Christmas to you, Big Daddy. Big Daddy Dutch. You know, I call you Big Daddy. I know it's Daddy Dutch, but Big Daddy's actually another guy that I follow who actually is Big Daddy BBQ. He's a Rectech brother of mine. He goes by Big Daddy BBQ. Go give him a follow, man. He's good people. Good people. He's always cooking something really interesting too, man. But every time I see Daddy, that's something I'm always thinking, Big Daddy. He doesn't do lives or anything like that, man. But maybe I could change that this year. That'd be kind of cool. Santa doesn't bring me anything, but Amazon is my house every day this week. Man, I'm telling you, man. Amazon, dude, there was like 3 Amazon trucks parked down my street earlier when we got home. Like, just staggering. Like, man, these guys are busy. For 3 trucks to be down the same street? Like, seriously. Crazy. And then she wanted to stop at HEB on the way home from her parents, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? There was no place to park. Guys, there was people parking at the gas station of HEB. No thanks. No. Oh my God, guys. That Johnny Walker is the real deal. That's some really good stuff. Stephen Manis in the house. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. You too, Stephen. Thank you for stopping by tonight, buddy. Hope you hang out. Let's hang out for a little bit. Saying hi to each other. Sorry, a little late. Had friends over. Hey, man, that's all understandable, dude. It's Christmas weekend, man. It's Christmas Eve. I didn't expect to go live tonight, man. I thought we got here. I had 30 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and schedule a live. Let's just go ahead and go live. And I did. I didn't expect to go live, though, honestly, guys. I didn't have anything but a cold drink that we can share tonight, guys. That's all I got. All I got tonight. I'm thinking about starting a second channel after all these years. What would your second channel be? Would it be like freeze drying meats and foods and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think what the word would be. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Like, yeah, what would it be? Al's asking the same thing. What would your niche be? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Do-it-yourself channel. I'm a jack of all trades. Nice. Yeah, that would be cool. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up thing. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. Appreciate the support, guys. If you guys want to hit the thumbs up, that'd be awesome. With that being said, I'm at the bottom of the chat, which means here is the link. If anybody would like to jump on and say hi, maybe have a cold drink with me or two. It's all good if you can. If not, that's fine too. But if you can and can't, there it is. Either way. Maybe your cousin give it a do-it-yourself lesson. You talk about that yeah, I know you talk about that goofy character that he does. Oh, Mama and Papa Joe up in here. Mama and Papa Joe, where's my prize? Where am my prize at? I won a prize last night, and I still don't have that prize. Where is it? Where is it? Welcome, CJ. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and Mama. Yeah, this Johnny Walker Black Label is something else. Let's go ahead and bring up Mr. Russ. Mr. Russ is up in the basement right now from MISIPI. Mr. Smoky Ribs himself. Welcome, man. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. How is it going?
It's going, man. It's going.
Yeah. Nice. I like your backdrop. Is that new? How long have you had
I
that?
used to have it. I had it there for a long time. Then I don't know, probably 3 years ago, I took it down. We had it over there at Derek's house as a backdrop for the videos. Then he walled all that in, and so he took it down, rolled it up, and when I was getting a lot of my stuff from over there here a while back, I seen it. I said, I'm taking that back, putting it back on my wall. He's not using it. I'm not using it. So
It looks good back there, man. It looks awesome. Nice.
yeah, that's
Very
where
nice.
when I first ordered it, that's where I had it probably 4 or 5 years ago, and so
No.
decided to go
So
back with
earlier
it.
in the chat, you had mentioned that you were thinking about starting a second channel after all these
Yeah,
years, and it would be a do-it-yourself style.
yeah.
Like, would this be like how to replace your faucet, how to change your oil, kind of thing? Like do it
This would
yourself?
this would get into a little bit more than that, but I wouldn't hammer at it like I do my current channel at first. I'd have to grow the channel, but man, I've been
Yeah.
watching a lot of these videos and them cats. One guy, man, he said most mistakes made by people, like average Joe, the most mistakes made on installing a receptacle. I mean, easy job.
Yeah.
And I used to be a certified electrician for the city of Pascagoula. I've got
Hmm.
a long background in refrigeration, air conditioning. I've done all kinds of stuff, man.
Nice.
And but when I started my cooking channel, I was kind of like over all that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted because I love to cook. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm at the point now that I'm retired. I kind of miss playing around with all that stuff. And just
Oh.
doing videos like that, just like I just changed out a start relay on my freezer, got it up and going. I said, man, I could have shot a video. I just need to get me a GoPro or something I can have up close to everything I'm doing. And
Yeah.
I'm probably going to do it. This cat that done this receptacle change out the proper way to do it, what not to do, and how to do it right, which is super easy. That
Yeah.
video's gotten over 9.8 million
Yeah.
views.
I tell you.
But I've got to
I
look
think.
at a lot of them videos from other channels. They're all like 300,000 and 400,000 because people look for videos like that. Something
Yeah.
goes wrong with their house, they're like, "Oh crap, let's see if I can fix it myself." That's the
Yeah. I
first
think.
thing they do.
Yeah.
Hang on a
I
second.
100%. Yeah.
I've
Go ahead.
got let me close this out. My Final Cut Pro just opened up for some stupid reason. Okay, here we go.
I 100% agree with you. I'm one of those guys. If something breaks around here, the first thing I go to is YouTube. You
Yeah.
know, I have a brand new Samsung refrigerator in there. When the light turned on to replace the filter, I went to YouTube just to find, hey, how to replace this filter on the Samsung video. Dude, that video alone had over 1 million views.
Yeah.
And the guy's channel is just like he had like 3 videos on it. I'm like, yeah, I get it,
It's even small channels that don't do many videos, but them videos they're putting out are getting tons of views. I'm like, if I can get a
exactly.
channel and get it to where I'm monetized, which I can do that pretty rapidly, But once I do that, then I'll probably, like I said, I won't hammer at it like I do, but I don't. I think but I used to be my job at the shipyard was a pipe welder. I've also worked as I've done all kind of stuff, man. Whatever it took to make a living.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I could share a lot of that knowledge with people that need it,
Yeah.
And like my freezer, if I would have said, "Oh crap, my freezer went out," took it out by the road, I would have spent at least $250 for another one like that. It's just a little small 5 cubic, but you know how much part costs off Amazon? $10. $10.
Oh, okay. To
Yeah,
fix.
here it is, right here, little relay, and change that out right back to freezing. I ordered a second one too because
just have a spare.
Yeah, this one's got it's like a semiconductor ceramic thermistor in it, and see how it broke. Their lifespan is only like 2 to 3 years, and it's just one of them things they designed to fail to where you got to either call somebody or buy a new freezer. Some people call them full-away freezers, but that actual compressor can last a good 10 to 20 years, So I'm like, yeah, I'm ordering another one. But that's just one example of all kind of stuff I could do. I'd probably remake that video I watched today that's got over 9 million. I said, man, if I only got a fraction of them kind of views, it would be worth doing, just simple stuff.
Yeah, man. I think we're all in that same boat. Like, I know I can't be the only. I know I'm not the only guy that goes to YouTube. Just when something breaks around here, I go to YouTube to find and see how to fix it. I go to
Well,
YouTube to find and see how to reset an oil change light in my daughter's car. I go
yeah,
to YouTube to find out how to rekey my doorknobs front and back.
yeah,
To have the
right.
same matching key. All that stuff, man. All that
Yeah,
stuff.
all kind of stuff. And if you think about it, before I was even on YouTube, most people I worked with, everybody knew that if you had to figure something out, people said, "Well, go to YouTube. There's probably a video on it." And it's true, man.
Yeah.
There's a video on just about everything, you
Oh
know.
yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure.
so anyway, I thought about doing that. It ain't gonna be right away, but after the first year, it's kind of a goal of mine because, man, this food. So I'm not gonna stop doing what I've been doing. I mean, that's my bread and butter, but
Yeah.
man, I've watched it diminish over the years, and it's just not me; it's everybody. It's so overran with cooking channels, and if you think about it, it's like one of the easiest genres there is out there on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, everybody eats, so you think it'd be a very popular subject, and it is. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But not
It
everybody
is.
cooks. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
But see, these younger generations that are coming up, they're eventually going to want to learn how to cook, and
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah,
your views. There's your view
it
right
is.
there.
I guess my point is when I started 11 and a half years ago, there wasn't near as much competition as there is now. And I can feel it. I can feel the crunch, and it's just the way it is. That and YouTube's changed so much since then, pushing these shorts and everything like they do.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
as
Oh
good as
yeah, definitely.
it is of YouTube, but there's still a way to get out there and make long form work for you.
Yeah. Stephen Manis, how's it going, buddy?
It's
Merry
going
Christmas to
good,
you.
man. It's going good. Hey Russ,
Hey,
like I was telling you last week on that God, I forgot where you was live, man. That German sausage recipe.
yeah,
When the kid comes home from Germany, definitely gonna try that.
okay, cool,
Yeah, he's coming home with his roommate. He's got to come over and do some work in Charleston,
yeah.
Yeah.
South Carolina, and he's
When
a
y'all make
native.
that sausage, make sure when you link it, put it in the refrigerator overnight and really let all that seasoning get all the way through it,
Meld together. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then grill it, cook it however you want to.
yeah.
I'd
Oh yeah.
recommend, like I did, poaching it in that beer and butter with onions and stuff to
Oh
cook
yeah.
it, and then maybe brown it off in a skillet or
Yeah,
grill, and
yeah.
you'll get the best results that way.
Hey, those beet sticks look good too. I gotta try
Oh
that.
man, they're gone. They're.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah,
I
man.
oh
didn't make
yeah,
many.
those things don't last no time.
No, they're gone. I need to make a big batch now that I got that big stuffer.
Yeah, right.
I started
Yeah.
laughing because I only had like 4 pounds of meat. By the time I added the water and everything, I threw it in the bottom, and then I'm like, "Holy crap! It's at the very bottom." And it surprised me how much I got out of that little bit because them stuffers only go so far down, then they stop.
Yeah.
And but I was able to dig out some, and I put it in my little 5 pound stuffer, and I got another 13 inches
Oh
of
crap. Nice.
yeah. So I didn't waste anything.
Yeah.
Of,
And
you
bad, bad, good thing about Anthony. That's his name. Our kid over in Germany. Two like 2 doors down from where he's living is a butcher shop, and that's where they make the sausages daily.
yeah.
And he said,
Nice.
he told me, he said, Dad, he said, if you're gonna make a sausage, it better be good. I'm like, these are a killer.
Man, I'll tell you, man.
They do have a
Russ,
good flavor.
You did those German beers. I'm rocking at that Polliner Hefeweizen.
I
That
was
Polliner.
looking. I was looking for that beer, man. When I did them sausage
Oh
to
my
to
gosh.
braise them in,
I, I
don't
told
sell
you
it
I'll
right
send
now.
you some if you.
Yeah,
I told
I
you I'll
can't,
send you some if you want some.
I can't find them anywhere either, Russ.
I could have. I went
Nowhere.
to the Walmart app on my phone, and it says they could have them brought from Slidell, Louisiana, to here. It would take like 3 days. I said, "Crap, I ain't got time for that." This
Yeah.
video
I have a link
right now, you know.
I have a pollinator finder link that I can send you, Russ, and all you got to do is type in like your area code or your address or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it'll pop up the closest liquor stores or facilities that have it in stock.
Yeah.
You can go 10, 20, 30 miles if you want,
Right.
radius.
Yeah.
It'll tell you exactly where it's at.
Yeah, it's got the same thing for us to Lewis. And it's like, 5 miles from my house. You go over there, we don't have them. It's like, huh?
Yeah.
I even went to a beer store here. I mean, that's all they sell is beer. I said, "Where's
Check
your
out this other one. You'll shoot your eye out."
I said, "Where's your German beer at?" And she goes, "Oh, the only thing we got is this here." And I didn't think to Google it, and so I went ahead and bought it. And what was it? I can't even remember now. But I got back home and I looked that beer up, and it wasn't German. It was Belgium. And I'm like, oh well, I'm going to use it. I don't think I even mentioned the beer in that video. I just said beer.
Yeah, that Belgian beer, man, that's some good shit too, though.
Which really, that beer bath, with the butter and the beer and nothing, that's not a German thing. That is a Wisconsin thing. So you can really throw any beer that you like.
Yeah. And that's what Matza was telling us, or telling me too, when I was talking to Anthony. He said we don't cook sausages like that.
No, they normally grill them, or that, or in a skillet, one or the other.
Pan fry.
Yeah. I've watched some actual Germans doing it on YouTube. This one woman, her name of her channel is called My German Recipes, and she makes sausage and all, and she explains a lot about it. Really depends on what part of Germany you come from, and there's just like so many bratwurst recipes out there.
It is,
yeah.
And I find that one just based off the type of stuff that they typically use, and I taste it like, man, that's good. I don't know if it's
I'll tell you guys something, though, man. I love me some sausage, and I love me some grilled sausage, smoked sausage, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite way of eating sausage is straight up boiled like that in the onions with a beer as a beer broth, where when you bite into it, there's no pop in that casing. It's just almost like it turns the sausage into the texture of a hot dog, basically, of a hot dog wiener. And you just bite into it with those hot onions and maybe some peppers. Oh my goodness, man. There's just nothing better than that. In a toasted hot dog bun with just covered in kraut, maybe some mustard and some jalapenos. Damn, bro.
I'm gonna try something
for that kraut, man.
I'm gonna try something. I just put my I forgot I drug this microphone out. I'm gonna swap mics here real quick. See if this sounds different. Does that sound any different?
100%.
Yeah,
100% different.
Yeah, better. Yeah,
better. Okay.
Not that it sounded bad before, but it sounds very crisp now.
Yeah, this should be a richer sound. This is that Blue Yeti or that Yeti, whatever it's called.
Okay. Yeah, the Blue Yeti. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use that, and the only problem with it is it's got the big USB, the USB-A, and this computer only accepts USB-C. So I bought an adapter for it, and I forgot to plug it into this. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Really crisp.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm probably a foot and a half away from it. It's right here.
Yeah. Lewis, you said that about kraut. One of you guys need to do a video on making kraut.
Man, I've never made it. I've seen videos of people making it. I'm not confident when it comes to making something like that right now. I just don't want to poison anybody. Let's get real. But if I see like 100%, I know my buddy out there, JD BBQ in Bourbon. He does a lot of these recipes like that. He's doing a lot of stuff like this. But I'm not confident on doing that because that's not my niche. Like I don't know how to do these things. I'll try it and I'll do it, but man, I don't want to like get food poisoning or anything like that, you know. But that
Yeah.
kraut, man, I'm a sucker for kraut, buddy. I've got 2 jars in there, the German kraut, like this, and they're shaped
Ugh.
like a barrel,
Yeah.
in my fridge, man. I throw it on my eggs. Dude, I throw it on. She thinks it's disgusting, but I just love it, dude. I'm
I
hooked
do
on it,
too.
man.
I love anything fermented like that, man. It's good
Yeah,
for you.
all the fermented stuff. Yeah, it's good for your gut. Really
It
good for
is
your gut.
It
really
is.
good for it.
It's really good for digestion. It seriously is.
Yeah.
They yeah, but Russ, you just said that regional thing in Germany. Kid was talking about a ham like we have here for Christmas, like a
Yeah.
smoke, like a traditional. You go to the store buy ham. I told him to get a Black Forest ham. Well, their Black Forest ham, come to find out, in Germany is like our country ham.
Huh.
It's a dried, salt cured ham.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah. You know, years ago, like when my dad was coming up, that was all they could do. They use them salt barrels and they would
Salt
stack
cured.
that pork in there. Then they'd hang it
Yeah,
up in the smokehouses, real smokehouses, and
and smoke them. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
how
That's
they
way
did it.
my uncles and stuff done. When I was coming up, um, first frost killed a pig.
Yep,
And it was quote hog killing day.
yep, yeah. You can take and salt cure meat, man, and you ain't got a refrigerator or nothing. It might be salty as heck, but it preserves the heck out of meat.
Yeah, yeah. But I found out. He told me that, and then the region he's at in Germany, they can't get Black Forest ham.
Okay,
It's a total regional thing.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I ordered some of that country style ham here a couple of years ago, and it came in a box, unrefrigerated. It just had plastic
yeah,
vac over it. Throw it on a shelf and pull it out when you get ready to eat it.
yeah.
We
Slice it off, and go.
Yeah, we eat it for breakfast a lot of times, like biscuits and whatever, grits, eggs, and a slice of that country style ham.
Well, I mean, and here in South Carolina, we do grits, country ham, and red eye gravy.
Yeah, that's right. Red eye gravy, absolutely.
I don't know what that is, but here in
Lewis
Texas,
is like lost
it,
now. He's
yeah,
like, "What is
yeah.
that?"
I don't know what that is, but here in Texas, we have this place called Whataburger, and they've got the best biscuits and gravy, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Biscuits and sausage gravy. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't beat that stuff.
I like
I don't know
that
nothing about
sausage.
no red eye. I don't know nothing about no red eye, but biscuits and gravy and Whataburger. Yeah, I got you, man.
I'll tell you what, take me a biscuit cut in half, put that white sausage gravy on top of it. That's a breakfast to me.
That's
Russ,
game over, man.
Russ, that's
That's
a
a nice
dinner.
nap right after something like that.
That'll go
Oh,
any
man.
meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll go any meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. It don't matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They're fantastic, man. I'll tell you right now, they have something. Well, actually, they've had it for a while, and I was hooked on it like crack, Russ. I think you've got a Whataburger in your neck of the woods, right, Russ?
Yep. Right down the road.
Stephen, you don't, right?
No, we do not.
So they have this breakfast, the breakfast bowls. Russ, have you had the breakfast bowls?
No, normally when we eat there, it's like in the evening or at night when she
I
gets
got
off.
you. So you don't really eat like a burger or something like that. You don't really get
Yeah,
the breakfast or anything
normally
like
get
that?
a burger, burger and
Oh my
fries.
god, dude! Let me tell you something about the breakfast that I was hooked on, and I had to back off, buddy. It's a bowl, right? And it's a biscuit, and there's gravy in it, there's sausage in it, and there's also those long hash browns that border the edge of the bowl.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
Sounds good.
breakfast bowl.
Sounds real good.
And
I
there's
can remember.
eggs in there. There's eggs in there too. Scrambled eggs. And
Okay.
it's just like dude, and the bowl is it's a nice sized bowl, like a Panda Express size bowl, right?
Yeah.
And dude, I tell you, man, if there's something out there that'll put it on you, it's the Whataburger sausage breakfast bowl. So if you ever want something kind of different for breakfast, highly recommend the Whataburger sausage breakfast bowl. Oh my god.
That kind of reminds me back in the 80s. In the 80s, when my boys were just little bitty small boys, on Sunday morning, I would drive to a local Hardee's, and they had them little rise and shine coffee mugs that they were giving out if you buy something. But almost every Sunday, it become habit. I'd go get those biscuits and gravy from Hardee's. I loved them, man. We all did.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that since then. That was back in the mid to late 80s, I guess, you know.
And when I work here in town, I stop at Hardee's every morning.
Yeah.
And grab a gravy biscuit.
Yeah, I guess we haven't been to Hardee's in a long time, but I was raised in a different city here on the coast in Pascagoula, and I live more in the Biloxi area now, but I'm sure we got one around here somewhere. We got everything else.
Yeah, Louis, you asked me if we had a Whataburger. We just got a Buc-ee's within 90 miles. 90? Hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half a couple of years ago.
Yeah. We got one about that close. It's actually, I guess that would be Alabama going into Florida right off of I-10. I'm not sure where it was, but we pulled by there one day, and this is when COVID was still a thing. And man, there were so many people in there. I'm like walking around like.
Yeah, Lance, you know, I'm sorry. Why did I say Lance? We were texting. Russ, speaking of that, the last time, like, I bought a huge box of those masks at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
For $1, dude. There was like 100 masks in it for like, it was like $1 or $2. It's crazy, man.
I was wanting to kind of walk around and check the place out, but there was so many people. I just couldn't wait to get out of there, you know, because of my wife.
Speaking of the C word, I just had to deal with it again last week. And it ravaged my house again, but not as bad as the very first time that I got it back in 2021, August.
Yeah.
It almost killed me back in August of 21.
Yeah, Russ, a couple of weeks ago, you sounded bad, brother.
Oh, me? Yeah, I was 100% in it, man. I was 100% positive. Like, Meat Stick was in the chat, and he said, "Hey, did you have COVID, man?" And I had already tested negative, but I tested again on Sunday. That's when I tested positive.
Yeah, you sounded.
Yeah, it was bad, man. So we had to deal with that shit again. That's the second time that I've ever had it. The very first time I had it, damn near killed me. This time, I'm happy to say that I whooped his ass.
Yeah, I called it too.
I'm happy about it too.
It's been about 2 years ago, but I called it like in January 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the only thing, I mean, I was sick for like 2 weeks, but 6 months later, I developed that phantom taste, you know, or phantom smell, and nothing tasted right. And that finally went away, but it took about 1.5 years for that to finally go away. You know, everything is pretty much normal now. Thank God. So how am I going to do a cooking challenge I can't taste if it's good or not? you know?
Yeah. First time the wife had it, she had to go in and get an infusion, which I forgot what it was now. Remdesivir. Does that sound right?
What is it?
That blood infusion thing?
Yeah, she got an infusion for it the first time she had it. Remdesivir.
They were going to take me in to try to get that done, but it was too late for me because it had honestly put me in a wheelchair. And I've never really talked about this, but I don't think I have. But my experience with COVID the very first time back in August of 2021, I was okay with the first 2 weeks of you know, the cough symptoms, the fever, I remember having diarrhea, every day it was like a different symptom, right? But by the end of those 2 weeks, everybody in the house was getting better. But at the end of those 2 weeks, I was getting worse. Like I was getting to where I couldn't even roll out of the bed. Like something was wrong. Something
Yeah.
was 100% wrong. Like I remember like stumbling to the bathroom just to go to the bathroom, just to hurry up and use it, just so I could stumble back and just get back on the bed, so that I could go to sleep and wake up and I'd feel better. But that wasn't happening. I was getting worse. And one morning, I couldn't move. Like I couldn't get out of the bed. I was trapped in my own body. I knew what I wanted to say, and I know what I was trying to say, and I could hear it when I was speaking it. But you don't understand when the people that were like my wife and my daughter. No, not my daughter. My oldest son was in here and was looking at me, and I was talking to them and telling them that I needed something to drink, and I don't feel good. I remember clearly in my head telling them that, but they were looking at me like this, Russ.
Dang.
They didn't understand what the hell I was saying.
Oh crap!
That's scary,
they didn't
dude.
understand what the hell I was saying. So all they heard from me was, and I found this out after the fact. You know, they didn't understand what the hell I was saying, and I was getting pissed because they wouldn't get me something to drink. You know, and I couldn't stand up. I couldn't eat. I lost like over 40 pounds. My face was all sunken in. If you saw me, you thought it was checkout time. But yeah, man, sure enough, that's what happened. And I had to deal with it, man. I had doctors coming to the house. I had speech therapy. I had to get physical therapy. All this, man. It was crazy. Like I had to learn. I ended up in a wheelchair, man. I ended in the shower. My poor wife was giving me a shower on a shower chair.
Dang.
Like everybody, like they all thought that I stroked out. I went to the multiple different emergency rooms. I got scans. I got MRIs. There was no evidence of stroking. None of that. But I was completely. It ravaged my vestibular system, so I couldn't stand. I couldn't walk. I couldn't track. Like if I was in the passenger seat sitting upright, I couldn't even. Like the cars that were driving on the other lanes, no, dude. I the best thing that I could do is just keep my eyes closed.
How long
So I
did
had
that go on?
I was out of commission for 4.5 months, man. I was gone. Yeah, I was gone, man. And slowly but surely, I started making little baby steps. And when I say baby steps, they were baby steps. They were big deals. Like it was so crazy. So eventually, I moved from the wheelchair. I started eating more. I started drinking more fluids. Eventually, I got off of the wheelchair and I graduated to a walker. And then, so when I was on that walker, even still, like I still need to fix this. And you know something? Oh, that looks delicious. Is that biscuits and gravy?
It's toast and gravy with sausage in it.
Nice.
Russ,
I'm still in here. I'm just gonna stop my cam to where y'all don't have to watch me.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm still here.
The toasted gravy, what they call it in Texas, is called shit on shingles, is what they call it. And that's like the real country way of calling it. They call it shit on shingles. Yeah, is what they call it down here. I don't know what they call it in your neck of the woods. But
Lewis, that's actually chipped beef on toast.
Yeah, chipped beef on toast is shit on a shingle. She makes that every now and then too. Normally we would eat this with biscuits, but she's been cooking all day and she probably didn't feel like making biscuits. So
yeah. So eventually I graduated from the wheelchair to the walker, and still and this is one of those where the DIY channels would help, because like the bottom portions of the entrance of the doors and stuff, they have these big old dents. They have these big old chips of like the walker when I was walking through it. Because I was on a walker, but I couldn't keep it straight. So like I was banging into everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was horrible, man. It was horrible. But slowly but surely, I remember I got to the point where I could finally brush my own teeth, and I was like, wow, I brushed my own teeth. And
Lance
I finally got to where I could shave my face, and I was, oh wow, I finally shaved, and slowly but surely, man. Physical therapy was here. She was putting it on my ass. Oh my God, dude. She was making me do things that I normally wouldn't do anyway. And so like they were really worried about me because my heart rate was always like at 120 plus, like always. And like I didn't have a heart attack, but it was just like my body was under so much stress that like my heart was working overtime.
Well,
And my heart rate was just
you're lucky you had rebound. If you'd been older, like my age, that probably would have took you out, man.
Yeah. And that's actually what they were talking, because my wife told me later after I got better, they were like, yeah, they were pretty worried about you. Like they gave me certain tests because they wanted to see if I was going to fall out, so they could just send me to the emergency room, try to revive me, and if they couldn't, hey, that was the end of it, you know. But yeah, man, that's what happened.
Well, I guess that's something we're going to have to live with for years to come, unless they find a sure enough way to eradicate it, you know.
No, they told me that it's the new flu, basically. So, you know, where every year you would have to, every winter month you would have to worry about the flu bug. It's no longer. It's out there still, but the new norm now is COVID. That's the bad part. That's the bad part. So,
Lewis, you was talking about that. Like I said, the first time wife had it, she got the remdesivir injection, come out, and next day she was perfect. Second time she had it, she was in the hospital for a week.
Yeah,
like literally 7 days, and it was bad, man. It was
no,
bad.
I get it, man. I do. Yeah,
me and the kid had it, and the kid Anthony, he wakes up, Dad, I got a bad headache. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Next day he gets up. Oh, I feel fine. I'm hungry, and I'm curled up in the recliner, going, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna die."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for a couple of days, and then I was fine. So
you know what I remember a lot is the nightmares that I was having during that time.
Oh, dude, yes.
I remember the nightmares. Like I remember demon dogs chasing me, like dogs with like eyeballs that were on fire, changing, chasing me.
It was weird, man, because
it was like I thought I was dead. Like I thought I was dead, and I was like going through the process of, okay, this is part of the death, you know. Like it was horrible, man. It was just a horrible time.
Mine was, and I noticed the barbecue channel and everything, but I swear to God, mine was my I was putting stuff on the grill and done it, you know.
Yeah.
1,000 times, cooked the pork butt.
Yeah.
And the grill just combust and melting, and then catching my deck on fire. I mean, crazy stuff like that. You know, mowing my yard, and all of a sudden the yard catches on fire. Everything had to deal with fire. And I don't know why, but it was weird, man.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because all my nightmares had something to do with flames, with fire.
It was fire. Everything had to do with fire.
Something was on fire. Like I remember one in particular was like a cup of coffee, but there was flames shooting out of it. You know, it was crazy, man. Like I wonder, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
What the hell does that mean? This is breaking news, like right now. Seriously.
Yeah, I went out to. I had a dream one night, and I'm vivid, very, very vivid. Went out and started my zero turn in my shed, and it catches on fire and burns my shed down.
Wow.
Yeah. Like another dream I had, and I remember these dreams like nothing else. You know, I'm mowing my yard, and my whole yard catches on fire and burns my lawnmower down.
What the heck?
But it's weird that you said that, but yeah.
That's very strange. That's kind of creepy, man. Like it gave me chills. Like it really did. Because I told you about the dogs that had flaming eyeballs that were chasing me.
Right.
And trying to bite me, and I was doing everything I could to get away from them. But you know, in the dream, it's like, you guys have ever had dreams like where where you're just trying everything in your power to just hit somebody with all the strength that you have, and you just try to hit somebody, and you're connecting and you're landing, but the person that you're hitting is just like basically laughing like ha ha ha, ha. Like ha 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 ha, and you're trying and you just can't hurt this person. Yeah, man, it's creepy stuff. It's like another dimension kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Are y'all having
scares the shit out of me?
Are y'all, not to change the subject, but are y'all having Christmas dinner tomorrow or Christmas Day with family and stuff?
Actually, we had Christmas dinner tonight. We're with her parents. Christmas dinner tomorrow with my parents, and then Christmas dinner us here at home Monday.
Okay.
Christmas Day.
Wife's family's coming over.
Yeah. So we're doing
Monday.
3 Christmases, 2 left.
Monday.
2 to go. Sleeper in the house. Welcome, Sleeper.
We're going over to my youngest son's house tomorrow. My oldest son will be there. My ex-wife will be there, which is my 2 sons' mother, and me and my wife will be there. But she's been there cooking all day, trying to get things ready. She makes these big yeast rolls and deviled eggs. She's got some sort of cheesecake she's making, and then I put together. I'll actually cook it over there tomorrow, but it's a hot crab dip. I spent right at $30 today for 1 pound of blue crab, lump crab meat, fresh.
Dude, that sounds delicious.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I got the recipe from Chef John with Food Wishes. He dropped that video about 8 days ago. I said, I'm making that. And so I followed his recipe on it. It smells good. And I put it in a crock type bowl. And tomorrow over there, I'll put it at 450 degrees for 20 minutes to get it all bubbly and stuff. And I've got some French baguettes. So I'll warm the whole baguette up and then cut that into like slices to dip into it, you know.
Yeah.
That's some crackers. Regular.
Well, for Christmas Day, I have a ham that I'm doing, and then I also have a tri-tip that I trimmed up in season today, and a vacuum sealed, and it's in the refrigerator. So I'm going to cook that Monday. It's going to sit in its deliciousness. I've already made some chimichurri for it. I have a baguette, a full blown baguette like this, and Russ, I'm going to tell you something. Like this baguette over here in my part of town, dude, a big freaking full size one that's this big around. It's $1. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were that cheap at HEB.
Oh, yeah.
And she grabbed it off of her roll around thing that was just full of them, and she bagged it for me right there. And I saw the price on it. It was $1. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I didn't know that. But that's what happened. But so I'm gonna get that baguette and I'm gonna cut it on the bias like this, and small like this. I'm gonna reverse sear that tri-tip, just like that tri-tip video that I dropped on Wednesday. Only I'm using a different flavor profile this time, and I'm gonna slice it up really thin, and I'm gonna put that on those little toasted baguettes. And I'm gonna put a little bit of chimichurri on each one, on top of each one. And that's kind of be like an hors d'oeuvre, kind of like a snack that we're snacking on while we're eating that ham dinner and all that, you know. And it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delicious. It's a big ass tri-tip, man. It's a big ass tri-tip.
My son is brining a turkey. He started brining it this afternoon, I guess. Well, actually, it was around 11 o'clock, and he bought that brine from PS Seasoning. What is it called? That I've used it before. I can't remember the name, but he's on doing
the Tipsy Tom. The Tipsy Tom.
Yeah, the Tipsy Tom.
Oh man, dude, there's no other way to do a turkey after you try that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, I told him to buy one of them because I did a video on that a couple of years ago. But my LSG pellet grill now belongs to him, so he's doing it on that, and ought to be good. I don't know what else is. I imagine everybody's bringing something. It's gonna be a feast.
Nice, man. Good.
Yeah.
You know what I figured out how to survive these feasts? Just pick and eat, man. Just pick and eat. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and make a big ass plate with everything. I'm just gonna pick and eat and snack. And at the end of the day, I'll take some home. And then if I'm hungry by the end of the night, I'll eat a little and then I go to bed. That way I'm
Yeah.
not miserable. That way I don't get miserable. I don't get bloated. I don't.
Yeah.
I gotta lay down. And it's just like that because I do that. I'm very
Oh, me
known.
too, man. That turkey would make me want to go to sleep, which I'm not a big turkey fan anyway. I'll eat a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm more into all the sides and stuff like that, everything else. But I'm like you, I'll put just a little bit of a lot of different things and just kind of trying everything,
Yeah.
I'll be full though.
That's what I do, man. I just pick. I mean, my mother-in-law, she makes the best pecan pie in Texas, man. I swear. I will put it up against anybody's pecan pie. And it's all homemade. It's amazing the way she makes this pecan pie. But even like I brought half of the pie home tonight, but I'm not gonna sit there and eat a whole slice. Like I was picking and eating off the pecans, off the top of that pie. But
yeah,
man, I love me some pecan pie. That's like my favorite thing.
What's that you say, Lewis? How did you say that? It's all about the pecans.
It's all about the pecan, baby.
Yeah. I love a good.
It's always been about the pecans, man.
I love a good pecan pie, man.
Yeah. My mother used to make, and we call them pecans. She used to make a pecan brittle. That just ridiculous.
Oh, you ought to try my wife's, man. We put it in this freeze dryer and make puffs out of it. That is a freaking hit everywhere, man.
Dude, that sounds good.
That's some good stuff.
That sounds good. That sounds like something that's not going to bloat me. So like I'm very careful wherever I go, what I eat, when I'm having a good time. Because the last thing that I want is to get bloated and it's going to make me just miserable. And then I just want to go home, And I was like, no, I just got to pick and eat, pick and choose. If I have a good breakfast, I'm good throughout the day. Yeah, I really am.
Yeah, my wife, that brittle she makes is a salted caramel bourbon pecan brittle. And it's real salted caramel bourbon that goes into it. And it's just it's really good. And then,
dude, that sounds amazing.
We've tried freeze drying it months and months ago. And man, it's like, oh, look at this. Try it on, like, oh my God, you got to sell these. And she does. It's like.
So here's the thing, man. Send me your Venmo. I will send it to you and then ship you some. I'll send you some money for some.
Well, when we first started that, we talked about a little website and selling it online. That's what a lot of people do. But she's able to sell out daily right there where she works,
If she can do that without having to ship anything.
Yeah.
She's
got this big old huge bag and she throws all that candy in here, and at night she'll come home and she's either out or getting close to it, and then she'll go to making more. This thing runs me out of this room at least 5 days out of 7. When I say run me out of the room, it gets hot in here because it's such a small room.
That freeze dry.
Yeah, it'll run this temperature up to 10 degrees. If it's 74 in here, it'll be 84 once that thing gets to going good.
Oh yeah.
Jordy is saying that he saw a YouTube travel blog where some guy was talking about a Boston butt. He says he's never heard of that, but I looked it up and won't sound appealing to many, but I'd try it. But that's basically a pork butt, right? A Boston butt is a pork butt.
Butt is a pork butt.
Delicious, man.
Same thing.
It's delicious stuff.
You can call it Boston butt, pork shoulder, or what was the other one? Y'all just said it. A pork butt, Boston butt, or pork shoulder. It's all the same thing. It's from the shoulder, not the ass end,
Some stores even call it a pork roast.
Pork roast.
Yeah.
Well, pork roast can come from any cut, really, if you think about it, but shoulder, I call it pork shoulder a lot. That way you know where it's coming from. But I'm also
Lance is saying a picnic, but the picnic's lower.
A picnic is the lower part of the shoulder. The upper part is upper part is the butt and from here down to like this joint. That part is a picnic.
Oh, okay. So the picnic is not basically like the forearm of the pig, right? It's actually below the shoulder and to the elbow.
the forearm on a pig is really like a shank end.
Like shank.
Yeah, but from that joint up to where the top of the shoulder is, that's the picnic. Or you can get a whole shoulder and it's got all of it. You know,
It's got like a complete shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. You can even buy them in places where you got 3 of the ribs. It's a whole shoulder, and you'll have 3 pork ribs right off to the side of it. I've seen them like that before.
Yeah.
You'd have to go to a butcher to get that. You know, you'd have to have a whole hog to get that kind of cut. You're not going to find it in the supermarket.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in place in Charlotte a couple years back, and they called it a pork roast. It was a
I mean, it is a pork roast. My point was, you can call a lot of cuts a pork roast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
100%.
a Boston butt, I think pretty much everybody knows that's a shoulder, unless you're overseas or something. But if you say pork shoulder, then you know it kind of breaks it down even more. But I don't know. I call it either pork butt or pork shoulder, whatever hits me at that moment.
That's what I call it too. Most of them just call it a butt.
Yeah,
ain't nowhere near a butt, but
no, it makes you wonder how it ever got that name. They got it from Boston, but why? You know, how did that come about? I might have to Google that. That's a good Google search right there.
It was something about a butt barrel. I don't know.
Yeah, I do prefer the upper shoulder over the picnics. Has got some really good meat in it, but to me the upper part's got a better fat to lean ratio. I just like the muscle on that upper end.
Now I like a picnic ham after it's been, from the store after it's been cured. You get a lot more meat in there for a larger, crab than I do a shank. But that there you go. That's a personal thing. And most of the spiral cuts come from a shank.
Yeah, I was reading this comment like I didn't already know that. It was just on one of my old videos. He's sitting there, wrote a whole freaking chapter.
Yeah. It wasn't me, was it?
No. It was somebody talking about one of them cooks I did on the LSG pellet ground. He was talking about them wood chips you can add to it for more smoky flavor and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Oh yeah.
That ain't been around that long, but I know about it,
Yeah, I'm still running them things in my 1250. Louis, you want to try that in that 2500?
Putting wood chips in the fire pot?
Yeah.
I've got an arsenal of stuff that I'll be doing on one of these cooks here pretty soon. There will be a video dropping. Tried and true.
Yeah.
But the 700, I've never had any issues with the smoke or anything like that. Bullseye, lots of smoke wherever I need it on those lower temperatures. Straight up legit. I think a lot of it has to do with the pellets that you're using too.
It does, and
it really does.
That's one reason. Not only did I give my smoker to my son, but even if I still had it, I would not use them wood chips because I don't need it, man. That thing delivers the smoke just as is, you know.
That thing right there is designed. I know that controller is like drops all these pellets, helps light them, and then it turns off the fan enough to make them smolder a lot, and so it cycles it on and off.
That fireboard controller has been tricked to run like an offset, to where you got some smoke coming out at all times. In between a dump of pellets, you're still trickling in a couple. You'll hear it ting, 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 just enough to keep that smoke going. That's how that one works, you know.
Yeah.
It's the only pellet grill I've ever seen. You can run it at 350 degrees and smoke's just boiling out of it. Not a bad smoke, but still smoking. It's like, good gracious.
Yes. That's what that thing was running at Memphis in May last year. Just, I mean, I swear you could have set it to 400 degrees and it would have been smoking.
It would have been, yeah, absolutely. But I'm not much of a pellet guy, so I've given. I mean, all my stuff's over Derek. It don't belong to him. I guess you could say the offset pretty much does. I doubt I ever cook on that one again. But the old hickory, that one's mine, but it's still over there. And you know, but the youngest one, I haven't really given him much. So I said, and he moved down here, bought a house, and after getting that old hickory, I'm like, man, I don't know if I'll ever use that LSG again. So I said, if you want it, get a trailer, go to Derek's and pick it up and take it to your house. And he did, and he's had it ever since, you know.
Yeah.
That's a good looking LSG though. I think that LSG was set up with nice wheels and all that. Or was that the off smoke? That's your offset, right?
That's both of them. Both of them's got the wheel package on them. My offset didn't come with a wheel package. I got a video where I installed that because when I got it, he didn't offer those wheel packages. And when he did, he sent me a whole wheel package for it. And I did a video jacking it up and actually installing those wheels. Then I took my wife's 0-turn lawnmower and I'm pulling it around the backyard. You know, it made for a good video.
Lance, Russ, what do you think about the Kando gear pellet grills? They're made in USA.
What kind?
The Kando, Kando.
Never heard of it.
Those damn things are built like a tank, man. I'd like for you to check those out, man. Those things are amazing. Pellet
Never heard of it.
Kando, they're built in the USA, and it's something that it's kind of like in the back, it's behind the scenes kind of thing. But check them out, man. Kando pellet grills.
Okay, yeah, I will.
They started around $3,000. But they have this mechanism, huh?
I was gonna say, man, freaking smokers have gotten ridiculous. I went to Pits and Spits last night, and I'm hoping they renew me doing videos through this next year because I'm getting ready to do the last video that they paid for, and I'm like, I hope they continue. You know, I said they might offer me a new pit, so I went there looking to see what they got. Like, God, I don't know, but man, they have one of their offsets. It was ridiculous. It was like $4,000. It really depends on options you get, but it was $4,000 and up, depending on what you get. I'm like,
go, Russ, go look at Yoder.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
I think Russ already has Yoders, right? Russ? You never had a Yoder?
Never had a Yoder.
Yeah, go look at the loaded Wichita.
Yeah.
When I got mine, I think it was 17, 18.
That's right. Stephen Manis does have a Yoder offset.
Yeah. Oh, everything's through to the roof now. It's ridiculous.
And now those things are, you know, I mean, you might as well you literally got to go pawn your house on one.
Yeah. What turned me off on
say it like that, but you do.
I don't know. I shouldn't even say that publicly. Never mind.
Hey, Russ, I dropped the link to the Kando grills in the chat, man. You got to check them out, dude.
Oh, I will. I'm on StreamYard right now, so I can't really click on it.
And check out the YouTube videos on them. And it's basically just the maker, the manufacturer dropping videos on them. But it's built in such a way that after you cook, you can actually open up the fire pot and hopper. It just swings out like this. And you can, those things are the shit, man. The Kando pellet smokers.
Which one is that, Lewis?
It's the Kando. I dropped the link in the chat. If you want to click on that link to go check them out.
I thought I just copied it, but obviously it didn't. Let me do that again.
Now I don't know if it's Kando or Kando. Is it Kando or Kando?
Oh yeah. That's the one where the pellet mashed up and pellet the fire pot there slides out the side.
Yes. You can pull it out. You can open it up and take it all in there. Dude, that's
yes,
man.
Let me I'll look at it later.
I'm surprised they're that known. I'm surprised a lot of people don't know about these people here. But
I've never heard of them. either a new kid on the block or they're just not, I don't know.
No, they've been around for a minute, man. They've been around for a minute. Yeah.
Let me pull it up on my other computer here. I can't see my. Hang on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull it up on here.
Yeah, the whole front's supposed to swing open, and then it's got like a slide out for the fire pot, the pellet ash, and all that.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
They're so heavy duty. Like they're probably the heaviest pellet grill out there, man. Seriously, they're heavy. I mean, look at the construction of them, the way they build them. Those things are just ridiculous. And they got a hell of accessories for them.
10 gauge steel equals 3/16, which is the same thing the LSG pellet grill is made out of.
Okay, there you go.
And Yoder's made out of
which is heavy. That's heavy for a pellet grill.
It is, man. These things are massive. I thought, like the YouTube videos that are out there, are just. I'm like, wow, those things are massive. Like they just look huge.
It's got 3/8 inch thick steel bottom grates. It's pretty thick for a grate.
Yeah.
USB-C PD charger, ambient thermocouple probe, 2 food thermocouple probes. I'm reading all the stuff. Ceramic igniter. That's what kind is the LSG got? That thing is not on every pit you buy, but when they decided to go with that, it was tested over 100,000 times the igniter on there without fail.
Ceramic igniter.
No.
Yeah, it's a hot something. I can't remember, man.
Yeah,
I talked about it on my video, but it's been too long ago.
The only other thing that I can think of as far as the igniter is Rectech, baby. They got ceramic.
Well, and that's what. Well, and I hate to say this, Lewis, but once Rectech went to the ceramic igniter, so did all the rest of the grill companies, because they noticed that the ceramic outlasts
They really need to get rid of them little tiny wheels on the front and get something a little bit bigger. That's turning me off.
Yeah, can do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some tiny little casters on that front end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never heard of it, man.
Yeah, that's a
4-week lead time. So they're custom 4-week lead time, which means they're custom made. It ain't stamped out of something over in China anyway.
Yeah. Right. No, these guys, they build them here in the US.
Okay. Well, that's a big plus right there. Absolutely. Huh. I'll have to check out some videos on it. Which I'm not in the market for another pellet grill, but
so it's basically
if 500-pound. Spitz wants to work with me to continue and wants to send me something else, I will get one of their pellet grills. I don't think I want one of their offsets, but they're nice. So they got stainless steel top on them.
What I did there in the chat is I dropped one of their videos, and it's a 500-pound freaking pellet grill, dude. Who the hell builds a 500-pound freaking? Okay, 480 pounds. 480 pounds.
That's about what the LSP weighs without the wheel package.
Grill, man.
Yeah, that's it. Still, that's 3/16. That ain't no joke. It ain't going nowhere.
No.
Rick's in the house. What is going on, Rick? What is up?
Well, Louis, the Yoder 640 is 490.
Yeah.
Oh, the 640? Okay.
Yeah. And I know that for a fact because I had one.
Yeah.
LSG's getting ready to introduce a cabinet pellet grill.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too.
I saw that. I've been watching it. Did you guys see the new Gorilla Grills cabinet smoker?
I've seen it. I'm
looks
actually
good.
I'm waiting on all the kinks to be worked out, because anything electrical, you gonna have the first run of problems.
Yeah,
it is what it is. So, but yeah, seen it. Remember the group on Facebook, and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes me want to think about how much does the BFG weigh? 560. Never mind. My BFG weighs over 560 pounds.
Yeah,
Never mind.
that thing's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
heavy.
I have a good time rolling it in and out of the garage when I use it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do.
I've got a little 1x2 that I put right there, and then I roll it out nice and easy. But when I roll it back in, after it's all cooled off and then the shutdown cycle after a while,
Is the
I got to
Saints
get a running
playing?
start. Let's just say I got to get a running start. That makes sense.
Is
It's
the
over
Saints
500
playing or
pounds.
something? Sleeper saying who that?
Who that? Sleeper?
Yeah, Sleeper said who that? I was wondering if
I don't
Saints were
know.
playing. I haven't watched football in over 2 years, so I have no idea.
I don't watch football, man. I'm not a football watching guy, man. I don't watch any football, man. I don't
I
like
used
I don't
to, but I just got
I used to back in the mid to late 90s. I was watching a lot of college football, lots of college football back then. Back in the 95, no, it was like 96 through 99. I was so into college football, but that was like my heyday of football.
yeah.
I'm
I
still a
don't watch
big.
it, man. I just don't watch any of it, man. I really don't. Like every now and then, if there's a game on, I might watch a little bit of it, but I'm just not that football guy, man. I'm just not that guy.
I used to be the diehard Saints fan, and I watch every week. And then I don't know, a couple of years ago when all that crap was going on with people taking the knee and all that, I was over the NFL altogether. I
Yeah, what was up with
never have
that?
watched college ball much. My dad
Oh.
used to.
Oh
But
yeah, and me, Russ, what you said, I never was a pro fan, and I always have been college.
yeah, yeah.
I still watch
And
the
a lot of
college.
people are, but I don't know. It's like the Saints are my team, and I could care less about anybody else unless the Saints were playing them. That's the only ones I followed, and I don't even follow them no more. It's just like I'm over it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of crybabies lately, man. They
Yeah,
all cry about something, man.
overpaid.
Well, no, the ref didn't call it the way he was supposed to call it. Like, come
Yeah,
on, man. Get over it, dude. Get over it.
yeah,
You're making millions. Who gives a shit what the ref said?
exactly.
yeah. Now in
I'm
college
either ball.
football,
I'm gonna try. I'll try to make a touchdown, but I'll play it off and get hurt.
yeah,
That relates to. Oh, now I got more time to go shopping.
yeah.
That's right.
Now in college football, Florida State's suing the ACC because they're not getting enough of the pie,
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
so to speak.
What
They
kills what kills me about people around here in Mississippi? They're all Alabama fans, only because they're always a winner. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I said, we got 3 colleges right here in the state. Why in the heck ain't y'all rooting for some of them? It don't matter if they win or lose. That's a
yeah,
state college.
yeah. You got Mississippi State.
You got Ole
Come on,
Miss, Mississippi State, then you got Southern Mississippi.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. I just don't watch that stuff, man. I just don't. It's just I don't know, man. I just can't do it. Number one, I can't stay in front of the TV for that many hours to watch something. I'll fall asleep. That's straight up,
Yeah.
honestly, the truth.
I got better things
Number,
to do with my
like,
time now.
yeah, man. Like number two, I just am not interested in it, man. There's nothing about it that I really give a
Yeah.
shit about, honestly. Now, don't get me wrong. I will go to a high school football game and stuff like that. I've got my youngest, son. He's a sophomore. No, he's a freshman. If there's a football game, we're out there. We're there, right? He's in the marching band. He's not in
Yeah.
the football team. He's in the marching band, guys. So we'll go out there and experience that. And I'll go to a college football game out here at Texas, Austin, UT. I've been. It's a lot of fun. Big party, huge party. Pre-game, post-game, during game. Lots of good times. But I just don't give a shit about football, man. I just don't.
Yeah, like I said,
That's like people watching golf, man. I don't know how they do that. Like,
I tell you also what kind of helped wean me off of football was like most of the ball games, not all of them, but most of them are on like Sundays, you know. And there for years, that was the day I had to shoot a video because this is back when I worked. I've been retired for over 2 years now. But when I worked, I had to shoot videos on Sundays and try to get them out like by Monday.
Yeah.
And so I was shooting videos while all that was going on. So that kind of helped break it for me. You know, it's like my videos are more important than that video game. To me, they are, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Like, yeah, I'll watch the Super Bowl for the halftime show, you know. But after that, I'm not staying up. I'm not gonna be lined up, and I'll cook out. It's like, yeah, it's the game.
Holy crap! 42
Getting ready
dozen.
for Christmas Eve. Just finished 42 dozen tamales. Are you kidding me,
Good
Rick?
God, that's a lot of work. Holy crap!
Rick, say, is that true? 42 dozen?
I tried making tamales last year for the first time. I overstuffed them so they were fat, but that's a job, man. You know, especially somebody like me ain't never done it.
Damn.
They turned out
that
good.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, that does. I had tamales yesterday. My wife picked up some at the there's a Mexican restaurant right across from where she works.
Yeah.
And she ordered one over there and got it and brought me back to tamales. They had some sort of cheese melted over them with like almost like a mole sauce or something. It's good.
Nice. Check this out. Check out Jordy's comment. I had to look up what a tamale is. It sounds nice. That's you got to remember. Jordy's out of Scotland, but that's crazy reading that. You know.
Hey Jordy, do you live around here or do you ride a bicycle? Do you live around here or pick peas?
I know he would like to be down here. Rick saying a lot of eating and drinking going on. Man, save me some of them, man. Save me some of them. 42 dozen. Damn, 42 dozen.
That's a lot of tamales. Holy crap.
That is. I don't think I've ever made that many, man.
Who in the world is eating all that? Y'all selling them or is that for family?
Let's see. What's 42 times 12? Bro, that's over 500 tamales that were made, bro.
Good gracious.
504 tamales. Oh,
that's a lot of matzah. That's a lot of everything. A lot of pork.
I know my thumbs would be sore and wrists for folding or swiping all that matzah.
Glasgow, Scotland.
I'll be walking like this the rest of the week.
No doubt.
Like a T-Rex. Jordy's saying he's in Glasgow, Scotland. He freaking loves America.
Jordy, my kid just sent me some cookies from Glasgow.
Family and friends. My goodness, y'all got a lot of family.
Oh my God, man.
And friends.
Don't be careful out there, Rick. Don't be ODing on me on some tamales now. Them tamales, it's easy to OD on them.
Have a tamale overdose.
And speaking of tamale overdose, Al noticed he was in here earlier eating tamales. He was on number 7, I think, last time I saw his message. He might have very well OD'd on tamales because I haven't seen him ever since.
Every now and then we go to Mobile where my son lives to shoot video, and there's a Mexican store there where you can buy anything Mexican for cooking. They got they got all the canned goods, anything, even cooking utensils. But there's always a cooler sitting there that's piping hot full of tamales, or the times we've been in there. And they sell this green salsa, whatever with it. Man, that stuff's good. They make some really good ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jordy, I don't know how to pronounce the name of the cookies, but he gets them in Germany, and they're Liebens, something like that. It's basically a cookie covered with white chocolate. Really good.
My wife
Nice.
made a whole big couple of batches of chocolate chips earlier. I forgot to mention that earlier. She does cookies this time of year. All kinds: oatmeal cookies, sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodle cookies, you name it.
Yo, Magenda in the house. Welcome, Magenda. Welcome to the live tonight. We got my buddy Russ from Smoky Ribs. Got Stephen Manis on the panel. Welcome tonight, Magenda. There you go. She's saying hi to you. Welcome tonight, Magenda. Get the Philippines in the house tonight, guys. Philippines. She just came off of a really interesting live. They were singing pretty good stuff yesterday. While I was working, I was tuning in and chatting, and very nice to have you here tonight. I'm right here. Right here.
I was telling you about my idea earlier for another channel. I went to just looking on YouTube for names, and man, everything was taken. I was throwing stuff out there like Mr. Know-It-All is taken. Jack of all trades, that was taken. Master of none, that was taken. I'm like,
I've got you one. I've got you one right now, guys.
DIY something I thought of is taken.
Russ's Wrench It All.
Russ's what?
Russ's Wrench It All.
Wrench It All. I do need to put Russ in front of it.
That was not taken.
They'd already just call it Russ Jones DIY. And get away from
there you go.
Fancy, you know.
Russ's DIY.
Yeah. Or Russ's DIY. I might stick with Russ Jones because that's actually, I've been doing YouTube so long, it's a search term. I add it to my keywords when I add keywords, and it might pop up.
There you go. That would be the one. Russ Jones DIY.
Simple enough. Yeah.
Well, y'all listen. I really got to run. I want to wish every one of y'all listening, Russ, Lewis, y'all wish y'all too a very, very Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, man. Same to you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Same to you, buddy.
If I don't see y'all between now and then, Happy New Year too.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Salud.
Prost.
Prost. Wait, let me get my German beer. There you go. Prost.
There you go.
Y'all have a good evening. Like I said, Merry Christmas. I don't see y'all 40 and 2. Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah, man. Take care, man.
Hey,
I appreciate you jumping on tonight, man. Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Yeah, man. It was Stephen Manis out of South Carolina. Good people, man. These good people. You know, did I ever tell you how I gained Stephen Manis? I gained Stephen Manis off a very well-known, I think it was a Tuesday night show out of Tennessee, I think. Is it Tennessee? But this person is an ex-Marine, has a brother that's an ex-Marine. Sound familiar?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was one of that person's viewers.
Yeah.
And Manis and I, we used to chat a lot during his lives, and before they got anti everything. And that's where Stephen Manis came from, man. So Stephen Manis is good people. Stephen Manis is good people.
Oh yeah.
Jordy saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Jordy.
My wife was a dessert chef. I should be 400 pounds. I lost her 1.5 years ago. Oh man. Like Russ said, I miss all the cookies. Sorry about that, man.
And that's exactly kind of the way that I opened up the show today. Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, but you guys got to put into consideration the older we get. There's some people are dealing with their very first Christmas without a loved one,
Yeah.
and some people are also dealing with their very last Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's very important to be kind to everybody during this time of year, because Christmas to me and to the average Joe might be the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be behind the scenes, could be a very sorrowful time of year for people,
Yeah.
And the older we get, the more that makes sense, and that's why it's very important to be kind to everybody this time of year, and not only this time of year, just throughout the year. Just be
Yeah,
a
throughout the
kind
year.
person.
You never know what anybody's going through.
Exactly.
Everybody's got their own problems. We all got problems. Nobody's living in a perfect world, and
I know,
people
and
get
that's
pretty
100%
thorough.
correct. 100% correct. The most.
Yeah.
I wish you, my friend, a Merry Christmas, man. I hope that everything is right with you, buddy, and to contact me. If there's anything you need, buddy. Merry Christmas to you, my friend.
Yeah, the older you
But
get, you can't help but think about stuff like that too. I know I do. It's like,
yeah.
you don't want to see your mate pass away, but
No, not at all.
she don't want to, but that day's coming eventually.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just one of those things that you're gonna have to face.
Yeah.
Eventually, one day, once upon a time ago,
Yeah.
it sucks. It really sucks, but it's part of life, man, and that's
It
why we're
is
here.
part of the
You're supposed
cycle,
to,
man.
and you're supposed to enjoy every day with your loved ones.
Absolutely,
and,
I agree.
and
My
be
dad lived
positive.
to be 89 years old. My mom, she passed away at 77, and I'm 65, so I'm only 12 years from the age she was. But there is some longevity there, but that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen.
I'm lucky to still have both of my parents in my life, and my parents are old school. My parents are old school. I'm gonna see them tomorrow. We're gonna have a really good time, and it's gonna be a really good time. But everybody, be kind to each other, guys. Be kind.
Enjoy every minute you can with your parents, because trust me, they're not around forever.
And if you ever get to a point where like you're doing something and you see that you're having a call from your mom, it don't matter what the hell you're in the middle of. Take that call. And talk to her, and just be sure that you don't miss a minute. Speaking to a parent, to your mom or anything like that.
Oh man, I'll tell you, when my mom passed away, because she was the one I used to call all the time if I had a question, mainly about cooking or something, but not always about cooking. It could be about a lot of things. And there was a few times not long after she passed away, I had that urge to call her to ask, like, she ain't around, I ask no more. That's when reality really hits you right square in the face. Like, dang.
Yeah, no, and I think being in the BBQ community, I think it's very important to be cool with everybody like that, because at some point or another, like, we're all going to experience that loss.
Yeah.
And
life's too short
and
to
there's
be hating on anybody, man.
And there's people in the BBQ community that have already experienced it, and I think it's very important to be cool with everybody, because those people that have already experienced it can help, people like me, people, that haven't had those kind of losses in their lives, or anything like that. And I've got Sleeper's comment highlighted, and the older we get, the smaller our world gets. And I get it, man. I do. I get it. But,
yeah,
I do, man. And you're 100% correct about that. But, try to stay positive and have good times as much as we can, and be kind.
You can't sit there and just plunder on that, because that's not living. But you do got to know that it's not if it's going to happen. It's when it's going to happen. So
It's
make
when. It's
the
when,
most
yeah.
out of every day, you know, because you don't
Yeah.
know, man. You don't ever know what's going to happen from day to next.
Exactly.
I heard
I
today
think,
that
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I heard today that the one that was instrumental in forming that Dixie Chicks band years ago, you know,
Yeah.
she eventually left the group, but she got killed in a car wreck today. Somebody was
Oh,
trying
my
to pass
goodness.
somebody and hit and killed her right there in
It just
Texas,
happens. I mean,
around
it just
El
happens.
Paso, around where Smoking Joe lives, somewhere around there.
And it happens just like that. I mean, it's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Like, it's not even Christmas. It's Christmas Eve tonight, guys.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that happened today for that family,
Yeah.
you know. So Magenda is saying she lost her husband 6 years ago. Everything has its reason.
Yeah.
So that's that again, that's experience. I mean, that's the experience of having lived through something like that, and you know, good for her. She's living on, doing her thing, doing her
That's
live,
right.
doing her channel, and doing a lot of good things out there. So,
That's right.
yeah, so that's
Absolutely.
really what it's all about. But you know, as far as I can be, like, I want to be here. I want to entertain people. I might be irritating at some point, but man, I'm here to entertain you. I may or may not be irritating, man, but if I am, my bad. But I do have all the best intentions from it. I promise you that. I don't know if that made any sense, but
It did. Absolutely. It did.
but that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Cheers to everybody celebrating Christmas silently. Yeah, cheers to everybody celebrating Christmas silently. Let's get it. What is Jordy? Jordy saying Christmas just feels like a party when you're an adult. I miss running downstairs to see the tree filled with gifts as a kid. See, there's another thing right there. You know, we've got Jordy. He's in his early 20s. He's a youngster, and he misses these things. You know, he's going into adulthood as a, you know, honestly, like, I've got sons, and I've got my oldest son is 22, and you know, it's stupid that USA claims that 18 they're an adult. No, they're not, man. At 18, my kids, they're still kids, man, at 18. You know what I mean? He's still a kid now at 22. And he's actually deployed currently, but he's here for the weekend. He's down south in the border, keeping our borders safe, but he's here for Christmas holidays. So
Awesome.
So we've got a full house this weekend. I'm going to have a good Christmas. He's going to have a good Christmas. And my wife's going to have a good Christmas. And that's what it's all about, man. We're all just enjoying each other's time. And we're going to surprise my parents tomorrow with it, you know? So it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And yeah, that's all I can say.
That's it.
And Merry Christmas.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here too.
Yeah.
And see what I can get
Yeah,
into.
I think I'm gonna kill it. I think I'm gonna kill it here in a
Are
minute,
you?
man.
Okay.
I appreciate you very much, man, for jumping on tonight.
Oh man, I
thank
enjoy
you,
it.
Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Russ, man.
I didn't think
cheers
anybody
to
be
you.
going live this weekend, so
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna go live tonight. I really didn't, but I did. I had time to. But cheers to you, Russ. Thank
cheers,
you very
buddy.
much for jumping on tonight. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And we'll catch you in 2024, guys. 2024 is right around the corner.
Later.
Peace out. Guys, that's all I got tonight for everybody, guys. Appreciate everybody for being here tonight. The Moose. Oh, there you go. Oh, you're 27. Oh, there was probably 47. Okay, cool. The Moose is, no worries. Was just around the corner playing other girls. Good for him. But Tinderman, I'm so happy that you're on his live stream tonight. Cheers to you. and your family. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Guys, go connect with Magenta. She's really good people. She has a fun end of the week lives. They do a lot of karaoke. And guys, I will tell you this: anybody that I've ever met that was out of the Philippines can sing their freaking asses off. What the hell do they put in the water in the Philippines? Honestly, even when I was in junior high, my best buddy, his name was Benjamin, and he was Filipino, and man, could he sing! He could sing. I was like, oh my god, dude, you are good. Like, it was insane. I don't know what they put in the water out in the Philippines, but oh my goodness. Man, they can sing. They can freaking sing. I'm tripping on it. So I hope that you all connect with Magenta. Magenta, if you want to type trumpet in the chat, Nightbot's going to drop your link to your YouTube channel so that anybody that's in there that wants to connect with you can just click the link and hopefully subscribe to you. Just type trumpet in the chat. Trumpet. TRUMPET. And Jordy. And Nightbot will handle the rest. Nightbot will drop your link. Type trumpet in the chat. Stephen Manis is saying Merry Christmas to all and Happy New Year to all. Demoose. Brother Demoose, you were the first one in the chat tonight. I will send you a care package. I have your ship to information. It's going to be a surprise care package, my friend. I appreciate you being here first tonight. Thank you for that, my friend. Cheers to you. Jordy, love you, my brother. I hope you're taking care out there, and I hope you're having a very Merry Christmas weekend tonight, guys. Stephen Manis, my South Carolina brother. Sorry, I was getting stuff ready for tomorrow. That dude, it's all good now. It's a holiday weekend. It's all good. Enjoy the holidays. You too, Magenta. You too. Enjoy the holidays. Stephen Manis is saying, Demoose, bro, we have y'all in our thoughts and prayers. Demoose is the man. He's tough. And hey, he's got a big community behind him. And he's anybody to talk to about things. And like I said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up by saying what I said earlier. Christmas is the best time of year. But you guys always have to remember that somebody is spending their first Christmas without a loved one. And somebody is spending their first Christmas without a loved one. And somebody's spending their last Christmas. So it's very important for everybody to be kind to each other during this time of year. And not just during this time of year, just practice it throughout the year. You never know what somebody's going through. And I'm here to tell you that I am your friend. And we're all in this shit together. And we ain't getting out of this shit alive. Cheers. Everybody be good to each other. Be nice. Be kind. And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And with that being said, guys, there you go. Magenta just dropped her trumpet chat right here. Go and hook up with Magenta. Go and subscribe to her. She's got lots of positivity, energy coming out of her channel. She really does. She's awesome. Awesome people. Man, hey, brother, I love you too. I love you too, man. Thank you for being here tonight. Very welcome, Agenda. You know, I'm always there when I can be. Cheers to you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Peace, love, and happiness. That's right, guys. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and kill this live. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. And, oh my goodness, excuse me. There you go. Sub to Magenta. And do that. And stay subbed with her. And hit the notification bell. Because when she goes live, it's always a fun time. She's got people up there singing. She's good people, man. She really is good people. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go here and here. And I'm going to go ahead and kill it with the same with the same intro because it's the last live of the Trumpetmaster77 show of 2023. Cheers. And we'll catch you sometime next year.
I wait to see a world in front of me. Makes me wonder if it's all really a dream. A girl walks up, says, have you seen Mary? She knows she's not far away. I'm not supposed to cry. I'm not supposed to lie. Is this world fiction or make-believe? It all depends on what you believe and you see. Will you walk around the streets with me? Saying everything will be alright. Everything happens for a reason. All it takes is a little time. Nothing in this world that can bring me back to reality. All I see is a broken mirror standing in front of a